Helen Lester, Tacky, in trouble. Little Sprite, I picked these for you because they're animals. As goodly, lovely angel neatly and perfect sang, sunrise on the iceberg, the sun rose on the iceberg. They felt very much in charge. What a great day for surfing, he cried. Would that be fun or what? It would be what? Said goodly, lovely angel neatly and perfect. Go surfing if you must, but please do it quietly. So Tacky took off alone and coasted over the waves. Suddenly the wind came up, filling his shirt like a sail, and he found himself blowing full speed ahead out to the sea. He loved the spray on his beak and the thrill of the ride. On he sailed, and on, through sunny days and starlit nights. By the time he finally reached land, he was standing on tippy webs on an ice cube, with his little heart beating in excitement. Tacky waddled ashore, ready for an adventure. After being greeted by the strangest penguins he'd ever seen, he came upon a large, gray rock. How nice! He had lots of rocks at home. Funny, thought Tacky. This rock is warm. The rocks he knew were cold. And it's a little squishy. The rocks he knew were hard and sort of hairy. Hairy? He couldn't remember any hairy rocks back on the iceberg. Tacky never could sit still for long, so he did a little rock-hopping dance as he always enjoyed doing at home. I don't need shoes and I don't need socks, just my mellow yellow feet for hopping on the rocks. Hey! I don't need shoes, I don't need socks, just my mellow yellow feet for hopping on the rocks. Hey! I don't... Whoa, Tacky loved adventures, but was this fun or what? He wasn't sure. We just skipped a page, so we're gonna back up a little bit. Suddenly, the rock rose up in a voice louder than any penguin's voice. A voice louder than even Tacky's boomed, "Something is tickling my back." Before Tacky could ask what's happening, the rock, whose name happened to be Rocky, grabbed him, and they were crashing through the jungle. Now, Tacky loved adventures, but was this fun or what? He wasn't sure. Finally, Rocky came to a very gray clearing, plunked Tacky down, and bellowed, "Flowers for my table!" While Tacky was puzzled, Rocky was overjoyed, for she had taken one look at Tacky's shirt and was convinced she had brought home the most beautiful bunch of flowers in the world. Yes, indeedy, just what I needed to brighten up this dreary old place. Let's see, I'll need a wide vase. It's a gorgeous bunch of flowers, but pretty thick around the stem area. After choosing her widest vase, Rocky plopped Tacky in and he looked around. The table was set for dinner, with ketchup and lemon pie and grape punch and gravy and mustard and marmalade and peanut butter and lots of other good things. Rocky gloved gleefully around the table singing, "Flowers make all the difference, flowers make all the difference." "I'm not a bunch of flowers," said Tacky. "Say what?" Rocky trumpeted. "Of course you're a bunch of flowers. Don't be silly." She sniffed Tacky. "You smell lovely, too." "Thank you," said Tacky, "but I'm not a bunch of flowers. I'm a penguin." Rocky eyed Tacky suspiciously. "What's a penguin? Some sort of a weird plant?" "No," offered Tacky. "It's a kind of bird." "A bird?" snorted Rocky. "What a hoot! You're not like any bird I've ever seen." Tacky felt his neck feathers prickle uncomfortably. "I'm really, honestly, truly a penguin," he repeated. Rocky did not want to hear this. She wanted flowers. She needed those flowers, and her dull gray home needed those flowers. "If you're a penguin, prove it," Rocky demanded. Then she reached out. Whoosh! She snatched Tacky's shirt. At least I'm keeping the pretty blossoms no matter what. Well, unless you can convince me you're a penguin. Tacky knew he was in trouble now. His shirt was his sail, and without his shirt, how would he get home? Would he ever see goodly, lovely, angel, neatly, and perfect again? What else? What else could a penguin do? Then he remembered what had gotten him into this situation in the first place, and he said, "Penguins are excellent hoppers." Bravely tilting his beak up in his best proper hopping form, he hopped in the gravy and hopped on the cloth and hopped in the mustard and hopped on the cloth and hopped on the marmalade and hopped on the cloth and hopped in the peanut butter and stopped. Then he waddled stickily over to Rocky. "See?" he shrugged hopefully. "I'm a penguin." Rocky looked at her red, yellow, purple, brown, gold, orange, and tan tablecloth and bellowed, "What have you done to my tablecloth?" Tacky froze. He had been having fun doing penguin things and hadn't even realized that he'd made a mess. Uh-oh, he thought. I'm stuck here forever. I'll never get home to my iceberg. My tablecloth, hooted Rocky. "I love it. I simply love it. Look at those colors. They are brilliant. They're beautiful, and they're so much prettier than your blossoms. No offense. Here you go, you wonderful, odd whatever you are." With that, she picked up Tacky's shirt and flipped it to him. She also threw him a hot dog, a cookie, and 3 kisses. "Thank you," she trumpeted as Tacky waved goodbye and set out for the water's edge. And many miles away, an elephant sat by her colorful tablecloth and thought the same